everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today I have another traditional recipe for you and it's Maqlouba Bathenjan. Maqlouba Bathenjan literally translates to eggplant upside down. Maqlouba is a traditional dish well known in Palestine, but a lot of other countries love to cook it and enjoy it as well. I have done another video about it and it was Maqlouba Zahra, and I'm going to put the link below so you can watch it again. So the ingredients for this dish is going to be, we have the spices here, and that's pepper, turmeric, cinnamon, nutmeg, and some salt. Here I have my eggplant. What I did is I prepared my eggplant. I cut it in a circle shape just like that. I sprinkled some salt on it, and once you sprinkle the salt, you're going to find that the eggplant is going to bring out some water from it, and this process helps the eggplant to absorb less oil when we fry it. Before we're going to fry it, I'm going to dry out this water that has came out of it. Here I have lamb meat, I have tomatoes, onions, carrots, some spices for the meat, and rice. I washed my rice really good before I use it and I let it soak for a while, for about 30 minutes to an hour. So let's go ahead and start making our maqlouba. I'm going to start by spicing up my meat first. I'm going to use this. I have here bay leaves, cinnamon stick, and cardamom, and cloves, some tomatoes, and some onions. You're going to notice that once your meat starts to boil, that there is a foam forming on the surface of the broth, and that foam is just excess fat. You can remove it because it will make your meat taste much better and it's healthier. I'm going to dry out my eggplants so I can go ahead and start frying them. So you will bring the eggplant just like that and just bring one paper towel and press on it. And just do that to all of them and make sure there isn't a lot of excess water, because when you fry it, it's going to splash everywhere and we don't want that because it's going to create a whole big mess. So we're going to leave it to fry for a while until we get that golden brown color. The eggplants seem like they are starting to get brown, and as you can see here, that's the color that we're looking for. Here I prepared a plate with some paper towels on it, and I'm going to move my eggplants there. Once your eggplants have cooled for a few seconds, just sprinkle some cinnamon. I'm going to taste if my broth needs more salt. It does need a tiny bit of salt. Perfect. My meat has been cooking for 25 minutes and now I'm going to separate the broth from the lamb. I'm going to remove the excess herbs that I added to my meat, the cinnamon stick and the cloves. Now I'm going to prepare my carrot sauté. I'm going to add some olive oil. We'll let it heat for a few seconds and then I'm going to add the onions. I put down my heat to medium and I'm going to wait for the onions to become a little bit welded, and then I'm going to add in my spices. We're ready to add in our spices. Give your onions a really good stir and then add in the carrots. Cover it and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Let's check on our carrot saute. This looks very delicious and it smells amazing. Now I'm going to crisp up my meat. I put it on high and I'm going to wait for it until I get that golden brown crisp color. This is how your meat is going to look like once you crisp it up, and it will make your dish look more presentable and delicious. Once your meat is done, add in the tomatoes. The meat is done, and now we are ready to layer up our maqlouba. I put down the heat on low, and our first layer is going to be the meat and the tomatoes, and the second one is the carrots. And we're just gonna make it look nice. Our third layer is the eggplant. I'm going to put it in a very neat way. I drained the water from the rice. I'm adding now the spices, the same ones that I added for the carrot saute. Just mix it together. I'm going to crisp up 1 cup of sharia, which is small noodles. I'm going to keep moving it until it becomes brown. Once the sharia is done, add it to the rice. Mix it really well with the rice. And we're ready to add in our last layer. I'm going to place a small plate on top of it. This will help keep all our layers in place. Now I'll turn up the heat and add in the meat broth. You want your broth to reach a little bit over the surface of the rice. That way you will know that you have the right amount. I'm going to cover the pot and let it boil everything together for 10 minutes. I'm going to remove the plate. I turned down the heat on low. It's going to cook from 30 to 40 minutes. I'm going to crisp some nuts. I have almonds here. Okay. I'm going to put that. Our maqlouba is ready. Let's flip it. I take that off and put my tray on top of it. I'm going to, oh my god, it's so heavy. I can't flip it myself. I wish there's somebody who can help me flip it.
Worry no more. Maqlouba flipper is here, out of the way.
I'm going to place the nuts over it for decoration. Our maqlouba turned out great. We have a perfect cake shape, and the secret for that is to leave it on for 30 to 45 minutes after you have turned down the heat, and just let it sit for a while so that everything would settle together. This is our dish for the day. I hope you enjoyed making the maqlouba, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and put a thumbs up.